going to Kowloon City. We're gonna check out some Wong Toi MTR station because I actually haven't been there. It opens into the part of Kowloon that is closest to the Kowloon Walled City Park. Full disclosure, even though I grew up there, I don't recall ever going. Like, it's Kowloon Walled City. Like, it's part of the history of Kowloon City. It's part of the history of Hong Kong. When we moved out, we didn't really explore the area anymore, which is kind of sad. Now we're back. And so I don't know if I'll be able to do this justice. I know there's so much. We could do an entire sub-mini series on Kowloon City, but I wanted to do the highlights today, and if we have time, hopefully, we will be able to take the ferry from Kowloon City to North Point and then take the tram back. As usual, you're traveling with me today, so of course there will be some ferry tram combination, hopefully. Yeah, it'll be a good day. If we're gonna be walking from Kowloon Walled City, or the Kowloon City Walled Park. What is the real name? Kowloon Walled City Park. That's the real name, Kowloon Walled City Park, because they made the park after they demolished the Kowloon Walled City in 1994, I think. I shouldn't have raised my eyebrows. So we were still living in Fukji when all of that happened. So awesome, like to just be in the middle of all that, although I have no recollection. We're also gonna check out Cattle Depot Artist Village. That's the real name of it. A lot of the historical sites in Hong Kong that have been awarded a historical grade have then since been converted to artist villages. And so like the Cattle Depot Artist Village used to house cattle and then it's since been turned into an artist haven. And a lot of other places are like that, like Tycoon is like that, PMQ is like that. We're going to Kowloon City today because it's like one of the first places that I'd want to feature, you know, having grown up there. So I'm excited for that. The minute I stop filming, I'm not confident that I'm going to be able to do half the things that I plan in my mind that I want to do. Just because I'm also trying to practice spontaneity. I'm going to answer the 3 questions. So the first question, as we will remember, is what do I remember about the place? Kowloon Seng Do, that's where we used to live. It's just all of the good stuff that happened there. I hate to say it's like when I peaked in life because that's probably not true, but that's how I feel. Like best memories ever, best experiences ever. Probably also the worst experiences ever, but community is what has always been the foundation of my life. I truly believe no man is an island, and I'm so grateful that we lived in a building where we could afford to just be around each other. What do I remember about living in Kowloon City? I remember having such a fun childhood. I remember the park across the building. I remember Halloween. Every Halloween we threw a party. The building threw a party. So I have this like obsession, I guess, that's come from my childhood where I need to throw a good party because that's the expectation. If you grew up in Fukji, you knew how to party. And community is so important. It's integral to my identity because I grew up in such a great community. I'm just really, really grateful that the building that I live in still stands. There's so much. We used to own a store there. So that was where I would think like, oh, what if there was Disneyland in Hong Kong? Or what if we had an MTR station nearby? The 13th Streets has been christened the 13th Streets, although when I was growing up, they were just a series of streets that were parallel to each other, which is cool. So yeah, that's what I remember about living there, being able to walk around and just having a really good childhood. I don't think I would trade living in Kowloon City, living in Fukji, living with my friends for anything else in the world. I miss you guys. If you're watching my vlog, hi. It's changed now, and you know, sometimes you need to let go of the past in order to make space for the present and to prepare yourself for the future. I'm glad I got to go today, and we'll see what's there now, because honestly I don't know what to expect, which is kind of exciting as well. What do I appreciate about the place? It still feels like home. It still feels familiar, even though it's changed so much. I will go to Kai Tak MTR or I'll walk along the cruise terminal, and that was like the runway, you know, like it's crazy how it's changed, and yet we're here for it. We've been able to see all of that change. Like I keep saying, change is inevitable. While we have it, we should appreciate it. So what I really enjoy about going back is that it's familiar, but at the same time, it's also very different. So there's always something new to see which I guess is the nature of being anywhere in Hong Kong anyway. The last question is, what do I want you as the audience to take away from this experience? I think it's just to like be with me here. What you can take away from this experience is that it's always so important to go back to your roots, to know where you're going. Ang hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa paroroonan. Yeah, I think that was right. That's why it's so important for me to always go back. It's not so much that I'm attached to the past so much as it is like appreciating where I've come from so that I can move forward. So yeah. Thank you for being here. I'm excited. Enjoy the rest of this vlog. But this is the final look. I'm gonna go. And yeah, I just wanted to say this vlog is dedicated to all my friends who I grew up with, especially 6C and 6B. I'm really grateful that, like I've said in previous vlogs, I would not have the gall, the audacity, the courage, the curiosity to explore Hong Kong if it weren't for Raquel. So thanks, Rick. This one's for you. Welcome to Kowloon City! Bakit may ganito? Bakit may ganito tayo, dude? I will continue my tour. Islam food. The camera eats first. Charot. Always. You have 13 streets, and then on your right you have the Cattle Depot Artist Village. And
where are the cattle? Where are the people? Where is the art?
Where are we?
Now on a ferry from what's the name? Where we
came from Kowloon City.
Kowloon City, and I'm gonna say Kowloon City. Kowloon City, and we're going to North Point. And
we're in North Point.
Learn
part about today. Aris.
Oh, me? Give us the food.
Okay, nice.
Food. Like the beef dumplings was
for sure.
Yeah.
And you
but
want
I also like seeing the real Hong Kong.
And also
to know
the history that I learned.
The grungy dark side of Hong Kong.
Yes,
History.
I like that.
We try to make all of our tours educational.
So if you want to learn, you better watch this vlog. Whoa!
I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed joining us today, and I will see you at the next one. Remember to look back on where you came from, because it's really important to help you get to where you're going. I think that's the translation. So yeah. Anyway. Bye! Hindi makakarating sa paroroonan. Okay. Ang hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa panunuoran. That's like the part. No, it's wrong. What? No, see, it's wrong. Kowloon City Park.